in South India, drop the people in North when they go to Kasi. So people in North, when they drop in Madurai when they come to Rameshwaram. So the give and take system is very good.
So you keep them for a long time, or you just treat them for a while and then put them back with their friends or relatives, if they have any?
On many cases, the family is not in a position to accept them. Even when they are rehabilitated, they are not in a position to accept them. So we try to create a job opportunity for them. We have tie-up with a couple of small industries which is located near Madurai. So these people are highly dedicated, and when you ask them to stop the work only, they will stop the work. They continuously work for the organization they are involved with. And especially women on the roads, after rehabilitation, the family is not ready to accept them. And a lot of women give birth to kids on the road.
I have a question. I think I asked you this question earlier in a separate forum, but I think it's an important story that you share with our audience today. I know you come from a Brahmin family, and there was a lot of opposition just from your family when the first time they saw you feeding the homeless and destitute people. Can you share how you were able to overcome that and how you managed to convince your parents and your family and friends?
Okay, convincing my family was also a task which I need to do, because I resigned my job and I came back to Madurai. But many of my friends who went to Switzerland, they were all very happy, and they called up the landlord of my house and said, I resigned my job. Krishnan resigned the job, he did not come to the work, the ambience is very good. So my mom and dad, they got literally shocked, and they did not come and ask me directly. They went to their friends and relatives to know what exactly was going on, and they gave two suggestions for them. One, to take me to a psychiatrist, put me under medication for some time so that I will become alright, or take me to Kerala, Chotanikarai, someone would have done black magic, nail him, he'll become alright. But now I told my mom, I'm not going to be in this world without you. So please come and see what I'm doing. So my mom and dad came to see what I was doing. The old people on the road touched the foot of my mom and said, now we are able to eat 3 meals a day only because of your son. So after coming back home, my mom said, you feed all these people, I will feed you till I'm alive. Now I'm happy to say that my mom is also great. My mom was also come to US this time with me, so she's also here. From the Brahmin community, they did not raise an opposition for me going and feeding these people, but they said, as a true Brahmin, you are not supposed to do haircuts to these people, you are not supposed to cremate the destitute bodies. It is some other caste which is designed to do that, and you are touching them, you are hugging them, and you are not supposed to do, because my great-grandfathers, both of my great-grandfathers were being supporters for the Brahmin Association in Madurai, and they said, you are grandson of great Krishna here and great Venkatrama here, you are not supposed to do it. I said, what is the problem? Wearing the sacred thread, you are not supposed to do it. I said, if this is going to be the problem and I don't want it. So in 2004, I removed my sacred thread and put it in the fire again. And I said, I am just a human being having 5.5 liters of blood. I don't have any caste now. If suppose somebody is going to say that human beings are not supposed to do this work, I'll happily tell them I am an animal to do it. Very simple. Yes, sir.
Why aren't they allowed to vote?
Sorry?
Why aren't they allowed to? Why were you saying when after you give them a job or something, you make sure that they don't go off and vote for something?
To vote for someone after they are good.
Why you said they should not allow? I mean, should not go for voting.
No, you need to come to India for about a couple of years. You were born here, right?
No. Yeah, here.
You are gifted.
I was here. I was born here.
That you are not forced.
I'll share this information with you after 5 years. You will understand better.
Okay.
Mr. Krishnan, I understand you have a home coming up, but in the interim, where do you house these people?
They are all on the roads. We go feed them and come. They are all living on the roads, under the bridge, or on a bus shelter, or just near a tree. They live there. We want to house everybody after the home is completed, because now when you want to do something good, the government will give you 1,000 pages of annexures and ask you to fill it. When you want to do something bad, they will fill your 1,000 annexures and they will do it for you. But as per the mental health law in India, there was an incident which happened in Yerwadi, which many of them would have been aware. These mentally ill people were not chained. So they were into some fire accidents and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
because these people were chained. So the Mental Health Act in India says that only when the construction is completely over, you can house them.
But what happens to the women, Mr. Krishnan? They are very vulnerable, right? The women who are out there on the street.
They really have a very tough time. That is why, we are taking a lot of fundraising events in US to see to that we finish up the project very fast, and our first accommodation is going to be only for women. Because out of the 450, we have 175 women between the age 25 to 45 on roads.
Oh my God.
They are not beggars. They are not beggars. They are not homeless people. They are mentally ill. They fall into depression. They are totally mentally ill. They don't know what to do. And there are cases even in a drainage, when they are very thirsty, they drink the water from the drainage and survive.
Another question. Why don't you feed the beggars?
They have a bank account here. You can't feed the beggars in India. You need to come there for a couple of years. They have a lot of money.
Beggars
So now when you start feeding beggars, you make them more lazy.
So, do you
doctors volunteering for this cause? Because
Yes, sir.
some
Yes, sir. We have a couple of psychiatrists who's helping us in this cause, and also general physicians. When somebody is not well, we can't take them to the hospital, but there are some doctors kind enough. They come on their own, see what is happening, and put them under medication.
Mr. Krishnan, currently you are serving 450 people. Correct me if I'm wrong with the number.
Yes.
So where do you make all the food? Is it made out of your home? Do you have another facility where you cook all this food?
From 2002 till 2005, I was cooking food in my house. We had a space in the backyard. I was doing that, and once when the numbers started increasing, we took a rented place and we have a centralized kitchen there. There we cook 3 meals a day and go distribute and come. Every meal is being cooked fresh on the central kitchen.
So, like, are the statistics the same like in all the other cities too? Mostly, like, it might not only be in Madurai, right?
This problem is not only in Madurai. The same strength will be in all cities.
It is Madurai is a pilgrimage city. So if you were to take into account other pilgrim cities, there might be same problem there. It's a major pilgrim, like you would have heard of Madurai Meenakshi temple.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Do you find most of these people very close to the temple?
No, mentally ill people are not near the temple. Beggars will be sitting in the temple. So mentally ill people don't sit where crowds is there actually. They want to be alone. They are depressed. They will not mingle with anybody. So when you find somebody, on Tuesdays when you find somebody, beggars, they will be in Murugan temple. On Thursdays they will be in Sai temple. On Friday in Meenakshi temple, Sunday in church. Those are beggars. And they also have, divided the area. So you can't enter their border. They have a visa issue, so many issues.
Territory.
Did you run into any kind of problems with the government because we're going out reaching the people?
I'm happy that now government is not asking why you are doing this. I'm happy for that. It is in fact very difficult to deal with the logistics of the government policies, and you must be happy that they don't ask you why you are doing something good.
They just let you do whatever you have.
They are allowing